All right, fight fans, let's get back to the action. Now, making his way to the Southpaw Promotions ring, welcome, Chris Cook.
God up, wanna keep on start up.
Once again, I'm locked in with TP. We finna make a hit.
I just crossed another nigga over, tell him God up. Double tap the button up on the key, the car gon' start up. I lost some members at the early age, let me start up. Chopper gang, the band is sticking drums.
18. Every time I see that, it just blows my mind. He's had 4 or 5 pro fights now. He looks better every fight. Unbelievable for an 18-year-old young man to be doing what he's doing. It's just incredible. Fights with Scott Cujo. Just a great camp. Him and Austin are Cujo's proteges. Owen didn't have the opportunity to fight tonight because his fighter pulled out, but I'm excited for this fight.
Promotions Squared Circle, welcome, Austin Deanda.
I was so hard-headed at first. My grandma didn't even believe in me.
Welcome back, my buddy Trip.
I kept going though.
Thank you for allowing Chris to come back and do a little commentary. Really great commentary from Chris. He was super amped up from his win.
Yeah, man.
Super amped up.
Hey, as he should be, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I appreciated the break. You know, sat over there with my wife and my twin girls for a little bit. They ate and fellowship.
That was nice.
Yeah, got a chance to talk to some old friends and stuff from my old workplace, so that was good. I appreciate it.
Here we go. We got the commission. We got Scott Cujo, and then we got Austin Deanda. Followed by Owen Hilton and Billy Blea. Looks like he's working as a cut man tonight for Austin Deanda, possibly.
Hey, this guy, man, he always puts on one heck of a show. He really does. I really enjoy watching the fight. Like I said, the last time he fought, he had to earn it. You know, he was in a war. Pulled it off by unanimous decision. But he's a really exciting kid.
Yeah, he looks like in phenomenal shape tonight, too. Might be the best shape.
Ladies and gentlemen, Southpaw Promotions, in association with the historic St. Michael's Boxing Club, presents fight fans 6 rounds of action in the middleweight division, and it's all brought to you by the United States Army's National Guard. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This fighter weighed in at an even and trim 154 pounds and stands next to his world-class trainer and cut man, Mr. Skip Crumpler. He wears the blue trunks with white trim and hails from York, South Carolina. Tonight, he enters the ring for the 28th time as a professional. Here is Chris Killer Cook. And his adversary, fighting out of the blue corner, stands next to his trainer, Scott Cujo Sigmund. This fighter weighed in at 153 1/4 pounds, and tonight wears the black trunks with red and white trim. His unblemished professional boxing record reads 4 wins, 0 defeats. 2 of those victories came by way of big, thunderous knockouts. Hailing from Amherst, Virginia, here is the Night of Nightmare, Austin Deanda.
Okay, gentlemen. All right, guys, you know the rules. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. You want to now, touch them up. Step back, I'll get guys started. Good luck.
Hasn't got some stoppages in his last fight, so we'll see what he does. I hope he doesn't come out crazy trying to get that finish. I think it's going to be a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah, and Cook comes in at 3-22. I tell you what, man, I've been fooled once before by somebody whose record that wasn't favorable, thinking they were going to be on their back soon, and that was far from the case. So we'll see.
The mouth keeps in.
Cook coming out aggressive. Backed up now.
Jab and move. There you go. Knock it out of there. There you go. Just jab and move. Again. You're longer, baby. Come on. You're longer, baby. Come on. Get on. Jab. Just jab, Chris. Don't get.
I tell you,
Austin's fainting, kind of trying to get Chris's reaction.
Yeah.
Patient, Chris. You got it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Jab.
And he's not rushing anything. He's coming up with his game plan.
Whoa.
He's actually supposed to get in and make contact. Got a slip by Cook. Gets him that just on the slip.
Jab. Let him down. Right. There you go. Circle out. Jab. Yeah. Keep in his face. There you go. There you go. That's all you gotta do. Patient.
Trying to utilize that jab a little bit, but Deanda's still on the hook.
Patient. Jab and move. There you go. Jab and move. Oh, there you go.
Good body shot.
But a good body shot to the body. Good body shot.
Watch your head. You all right?
Little contact with the
Box.
A little incidental headbutt there. Back to the action.
There you go. Go down off the jab, though.
And Cook put everything behind that punch.
Yeah.
Spun himself around.
Go that jab. Get back to jabbing.
Yeah, Austin, he's mixing it up real good. He's
Austin
upstairs,
looks
downstairs.
very.
Yeah, he looks good, man. He looks crisp.
It's almost like a completely different fighter than he was the last time we saw him.
Yeah, he's not rushing anything.
He's being so patient. I'm honestly so impressed by how patient he's been.
Yeah,
Keeping his hands up, staying in good positions.
Yeah, picking his points.
Oh my goodness!
Straight right.
And he's going to the body hard.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my goodness! He is here.
Cook tries to respond.
Austin looks like he's here to stalk tonight.
Yeah.
He's like a predator.
Yeah.
Stalking his prey.
Yeah. Cook
Ain't making it easy for him though. Cook's ready to fight. He's a tough guy. He's ready to bang.
Yeah. I think Cook's a little frustrated. He's starting to throw just some haymakers. He's covering up, throwing a couple of haymakers and pushing, trying to get Austin off of him. But if you
you get hurt to the body like that, that's gonna piss you off.
Oh, set him down to a knee. Once again, man, Austin, man, he's looking real sharp tonight, man.
That was a hard shot.
Hey, come on over here. Give me a hand. You want to keep going, bro? You want to keep going? No? No. You want to keep going? Okay, we go. Box.
Here we go.
Ooh, made it to the first round. Ref had to ask him twice if he wanted to continue, and he said
Yeah, a little confusion there by the ref at the end of that. I think he got clocked pretty good a couple times, for sure.
Yeah, here
he
we got
was definitely competent.
Of a replay.
I think it was a good decision for the ref. End of the round. Now he's got a full minute to recover, even if he was a little dazed. Austin's putting on a man. He looks fantastic tonight.
He really does, man.
I'm very. Every time this kid fights, and I'm gonna say kid because he's 18 years old.
He's 18 years old.
He's a dang kid.
Yeah.
Every single fight, he looks better.
Yeah.
And he's 18. He's fought 4 or 5 pro fights in the last year. Right. Unbelievable.
It really is.
It's unbelievable.
It really is. But you're right, man. He's super impressive. Each outing that he has, he just gets better and better.
It just blows my mind. I forget that he's 18 every time I see that on the screen. It blows my mind. Chris snuck in a good uppercut there, being active. Oh, goodness.
And Austin stuck him with that straight right.
He's throwing some heat now. He's
that's right to the body.
Oh, my goodness.
Right to the body.
Yeah, I felt that.
Right
I
to the
felt
body.
that here.
Absolutely.
9.
Yeah, Cook's back up from the standing count.
That was a hard shot.
You done? That's it.
Cook called it. The referee asked him if he could continue, and we heard him say, "I'm done." Yeah.
Austin Deanda, 18-year-old phenom.
Yeah.
From West Virginia, out of Cujo's camp. Scott Cujo Sigmund. Owen Hilton, man, they're building some guys out there.
Man, yeah.
They're doing something right out there in West Virginia.
Absolutely. Maybe it's
I might have to go out there and take a trip myself and see what they're doing out there.
Well, maybe if you do, you can fix that Achilles. Drink some of that water.
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, we won't talk about that no more.
I remember the moment clearly,
I'll never forget that moment.
as long as I live.
I realized at that moment, when we first saw the damage, these people really needed us. And I was going to make a difference, right here in my community. Together with local responders, we cleared trees and collapsed walls. We had to get to the family trapped beneath. As a citizen soldier, I made a difference.
Be there for your community at NationalGuard.com.
Look out for this guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, here tonight at 5-0 again, you had made a statement about it once, that his level of patience and intelligence at such a young age is it's impressive. It really is, man. This kid, he's got a bright future ahead of him. His camp's good. He's doing really good work. He's a talented kid. He really is. Yeah, kudos to the young man, man. He did really well. I'll tell you one thing, Chris, I wanted to ask you while we got a minute before Walter comes back up is,
You mind if I sit here at all?
I didn't get a chance to ask you about your last fight. I had the privilege to call your fight the last time that you were up, man. It was my genuine honor, man. I was thrilled to death to watch you do business. I really was. I watched the replay of that fight over and over. How was that for you, man, getting back in the ring?
I'm not going to lie. I've watched my own fight at least 100 times.
Yeah.
And the words you had to say, man, I really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Just thank you for being my friend, and I
yeah.
appreciate it. I know it's probably hard to, be – oh, here we go. It's Deanda's time right now, and I appreciate that. Let's give this man his moment.
Ladies and
Looking
gentlemen,
ripped.
veteran
Just
referee
looking
Wayne
ripped.
Spinola halts the contest at 59 seconds of round number 2. Your winner by TKO. And still undefeated, the Native Nightmare, Austin B.